Marcus, hope you are keeping yourself out of trouble.
Trying to keep a low profile?
So, have you talked to your daughter?
That's none of your business.
Everything here is my business.
Greetings, sir.
You are my guest. Do you know that Carl is wondering why you are down here?
Carl is not my keeper. And you better keep your mouth shut. He can't know I contacted her.
Don't worry, Marcus. Your secret is safe with me. Carl knows nothing. And I hope you won't forget that. You know, I gave you a very moving eulogy during my speech.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Yes, so am I. Stay safe. And remember who your friends are. I hope your talk with your daughter gives you some closure.
Have a good one, sir.
And you remember I've done you more than just one favor.
I will. Jesus, why is she not alone? And with Lucy Phillips of all people, I told her not to attract too much attention. Can't believe she's still there. Excuse me. Has my replacement guard turned up yet?
We still haven't heard from him yet. But we know he's in the building. I'm sure he's just waiting for his uniform, and he'll be up soon.
Well, get back to me when he is reported for duty. And remember to check his papers first. I don't need to waste my time with some newbie. I expect the best.
Of course, sir. We'll let you know.
Just get him up here, or I'll make a personal complaint to His Royal Highness, and you don't want that. Excuse me. I've talked to one of your people inside the exhibition, but I think she is kind of slow. Maybe you can help?
I don't know. I can try.
Well, the sun. It's not as bright as it should be. Do you know why?
Oh, sorry. I'm just backstage muscle. I don't know anything about the tech stuff.
Okay. That doesn't really surprise me. Well, thank you for your help. Have a nice day.
Well, same to you, sir.
Let's keep a low profile. Come with me.
I got your back, sir.
This is fascinating. I would never have guessed Lucy Phillips' work could achieve this scale. Impressive. She might be annoying as hell, but she is very talented.
Yeah. It's all very nice, sir.
Magnificent. It really is. Oh, look at that. So sensual. Beautiful. It's so alive. Like the lights have brushstrokes. The texture is beautiful.
It's all very pretty, sir.
Yeah. Quite a piece of work. I'm so proud of my Cornelia. To think she could pull all of this off, or thinking she had lost me.
Yes, sir. It's magnificent.
Okay, let's move on. No. Still not feeling the sun. Oh, I have to talk to that useless technician lady again. Hello? Look, I've already raised this issue with you once, but the sun is not radiant enough. You really need someone to fix this. Otherwise, this installation has no meaning. Understood?
Sir, I apologize. We are looking into it.
That's what you keep saying. Just get it fixed. How hard can that be? You still have my number, right?
I tapped it into my speed dial.
Well, that's one thing you've got right. Get it fixed and call me, but I will be back to check, no matter what.
Can you please get the sun fixed? This crazy man is killing me down here. Now all I can do is cross my fingers.
Stunning.
Okay, I need some fresh air. Keep your distance, but your eyes open. I want to blend in.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Have you managed to find that bottle of 60-year-old?
I'm sorry, sir. We are still looking.
But you have a bottle, right? It has to be 60 years old.
Of course. The Royal Highness has the best selection in the world.
Good. Let me know when you found it.
Well, one can hardly deny Phillips' fundamentals are still sound. In miniature.
Shit. Cornelia is not alone. We'll have to wait. God, what that irritating woman ever leave. What's the update on my new guard? My current one has been on duty for way too long. I need security that's sharp and focused.
Sir, we have word that he's arrived. We're just waiting for him to turn up.
Good. Remember to check his papers before you call me. I don't want some snot-nosed newbie.
I'll be sure to contact you as soon as he turns up. Papers vetted and all.
You better. Too crowded. Let's go this way.
I'm right behind you, sir.
Why is this not working? So unprofessional. Art is money and it needs to be perfect. I'll talk to that airhead technician again. Why is the sun not fixed yet? If this was one of my... I mean, if this was a professional gallery, this exhibit would be closed. Everything has to be perfect. Now get the sun fixed.
Oh, it's you again. We are doing our best.
Look, I don't care for your constant excuses. Fix it. Or do you want me to go and complain to His Royal Highness personally? You still have my cell number, I hope?
Uh-huh. I still have your number, sir.
Good. It better be fixed when I come back.
Please, please, please fix the sun. I'm dying down here.
I need fresh. Right. You know the drill. Stay in the background and cross your fingers that creep Voltaire doesn't pop up again.
You won't even notice I'm there.
Damn it. Cornelia, I told you to come alone. Why is she talking to Lucy Phillips? I'll hold back for now. Oh, come on. I hate clingy artists. Hello? Any update on my replacement guard?
We know he has arrived. I'm sure he's just changing into his uniform, and he'll be here very soon.
I'm glad to hear, but I don't like to be kept waiting. Make sure he has his papers and call me, okay?
I'll call you as soon as he turns up.
Good. And please, when I come back, no more excuses. I'm a personal friend of His Royal Highness, OMAR al-GHAZALI. Okay, we should stay low. This way.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Still not right. Don't feel or sense the heat. Need to talk to the tech people again. Excuse me. The sun is still not as it should be. Do you know how expensive this installation is? Everything has to be perfect or it has no purpose.
I've passed on your concerns, and I promise you someone is looking into it.
Just get it fixed and call me when it's done. You still have the phone number I gave you, right? Or have you forgotten that as well?
Of course I still have it.
Well, then fix it. Call me when it's done.
Crazy man is back. Fix sun, please. Oh, this is gonna be a long day.
Right. Okay, I want to check the miniature diagram of the exhibition. Try to stay a few feet away. I don't want to attract too much attention.
Don't worry, sir. I'll keep my distance.
Okay, you must be my new escort. I have very high standards and trust you will do your duty. You have your credentials on you? Okay, let's see here. Well, you have been around the world. Mumbai, Italy, France, Japan. This is a very impressive CV. I think you'll do. Okay, walk with me. I need to go through some ground rules. Okay, you must be my new escort. I have very high standards and trust you will do your duty. You have your credentials on you? Well, this all looks very promising. Yes. Good. Oh, you worked for Dawood Rangan. Hope you weren't there on the day of his tragic death. Okay, this all looks very good. Come on, let's walk. Need to tell you a bit about what I expect from you. Okay, you must be my new escort. I have very high standards and trust you will do your duty. You have your credentials on you? Let me see here. Yes, that looks good. I like it. A cutlery expert, no less. I have no idea what that means. But your CV is very impressive. This looks perfect. Okay, walk with me. I need to go through some ground rules. I expect you to be by my side 24/7, unless I say otherwise. Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a very important and delicate meeting today, in which I expect you to keep your ears closed, but your eyes wide open. Understood? Now, your papers were indeed impressive, but I need to see what you can do with my own eyes. My father used to take me hunting. He was an avid hunter. I personally hated it, but always admired his skill with a knife, and grew to appreciate what it takes to gut an animal. Have you ever tried to gut an animal?
Yes.
Good. Then you know it's not so easy as it looks. Like trying to stab a rubber ball. It bounces back if you don't stab it correctly. We are almost here. You have to understand. I didn't get where I am by blind faith. Okay, we are almost there. You see the shooting targets? Any fool can shoot a target. But with a knife? Now, that's where the talent lies. My father always used to say, if you are good with a knife, you're even better with a gun. I want to see your skills. I don't know why, but I've always trusted a man who could throw a knife. I'm sure a psychiatrist would have a field day with that statement. So, show me what you got. Do well and you work for me. Fail, you get out of here, and I never want to see your face again. Let's just hope he's half as good as you were.
Only time will tell. But I doubt it.
You cocky idiot. Nice throw. That was quite spectacular. Look at that. Not bad at all. That was a magnificent performance. I like you. I think we will get along just fine. Okay, I think I got the right man now. Thank you for your services, and take the rest of the day off. You deserve it.
Thank you, sir. It was an honor. Thank you, sir.
You impressed me. You really did. But let's get to work. Some things you should know about me, and this is very much on a need-to-know basis. I am here incognito. So I want you to stay close, but not too close, especially when we are out in public. If you see a man with a bodyguard, it draws attention. Understood? Yeah, of course you do. Come on, follow me.
Sir, we might have a problem. We need to find you somewhere safe.
Of course, lead the way.
I'm sorry, sir, but we may have a potential breach. Please, follow me.
That's not good. Please, after you. Do you have any idea of what the emergency could be? I can tell by your silence that you probably don't. Otherwise you'd fill me in, right? You are a man of few words. Okay, hope it's just a fire or something. It sounds cynical, I know, but with the things going on in my life right now, a simple fire would be a walk in the park. Is it just me who's in danger here? I don't see a lot of panic going on. I should call Carl. No, you can call me if there's anything. I hope this is just a precaution. If not, I need you to take care of some other things afterwards. You really don't talk much.
You should be safe here.
Good. We'll just wait then. You have no idea where you're going, do you? I'm stopping here. I'm sure I can find somewhere safe. No, you are just leading me around in circles. I don't like this. I think I'll find somewhere safe by myself. Thought the little cow would never leave.
Dad, I'm so glad that you're alive.
Cornelia, I'm glad you are safe.
Dad, you have to tell me what's going on.
I will. One sec, let me just get a drink. I am so sorry everything has turned out this way. But you have to understand, this might be the last time we will ever talk. Face to face, at least.
What do you mean? You can't just pop up from the grave and...
Yeah, I know. I am really, truly sorry.
What have you done? What have you gotten yourself into? What the fuck, Dad?
Look, I don't have a lot of time to explain everything, but I promise it will all work out.
No. No, that's not good enough. One minute I'm crying over your grave, and the next you call me and say, hey, hon, guess what? Pops is still alive? That's so cruel.
I know, but you have to understand. When you have as much wealth as we have, you have to sometimes work with some very bad people.
What, like the mob?
Only politicians deal with the mob. This is much worse. And you have to understand, this is why I had to do this. To protect myself. And most important, to protect you.
From what, Dad? Who can be worse than the fucking mob?
The wheels that turn the world in motion. Now, Cornelia, you need to listen to me very carefully. I am part of an organization. One of the biggest cogs in the system, if you will, but one of the minor wheels has grown steadily dangerous, and we must make immediate repairs.
We? Who the hell is we?
All in due time, my bunny. It's complicated, but in short, someone is in the process of a hostile takeover of everything that is dear to me, and he is a very dangerous man.
Okay, so now what? You just pretend to be dead?
We had no choice. Everything was compromised, but me and one of my partners are fighting back to fix this, and we will succeed. And how can I put this?
I don't know. Try.
It's always been your legacy to take over my duties when I retire. It's been like that for generations. You need to accept that. You have no choice.
Jesus Christ, Dad. You know I hate your other businesses. I only tolerate this because you're my father.
But look at what you have done with the Art Foundation. You've built it to become one of our biggest businesses. You alone. I am so proud of you. And when we regain the throne, I want you to be my heir. Please, honey, say yes.
Screw you. This is too much.
I know you are upset, but think about it. I'll have someone contact you, but for now, and maybe forever, you have to accept me as dead.
I don't believe this.
I love you more than anything else. Just think about it. I'm going now. Bye, my dear.
Goodbye, Dad.
Where is he? Where's the Sheik?
It's a busy day for him. Surely we can give him a few moments.
Do you know what he wants to talk about?
No, but I've known this man for a long time. He wouldn't call us up here without good reason. I trust his people will have multiple scenarios ready for us very soon. Which reminds me, we need to discuss Alexa.
What's there to discuss? She left us. At the most critical moment, she abandoned ship. That family has never been trustworthy, and Alexa just proved to us that she, and indeed any of her heirs, isn't up to the task.
I agree. She displayed extremely poor judgment. I hope OMAR is able to step up. At this time in particular, we need a solid foundation to rebuild from, and someone to help us hit that traitor Edwards where it hurts.
Oh, he'll get what's coming to him.
When I get my hands on Edwards, I'm gonna wring the little bastard's neck myself. The beatings my loving father administered will be like gentle strokes compared to what he has coming.
I think it's safe to say this situation has revealed some structural weaknesses in our organization. We'll deal with them as swiftly and as harshly as we've been taught by our predecessors. Now, what's holding up the Sheik? I just hope the Sheik comes through soon. We've helped him for years, paving the way for all his glory and the construction of this monument of his. I'm tired of waiting and living in perpetual hiding.
One thing is certain. This will not be my final legacy. I will not allow Providence to end with me. Whatever it takes, Edwards will pay, and we will take our seats back. Mark my words. You know, Marcus, my father taught me many things throughout my life. Loyalty, respect, dedication. Edwards has betrayed all of those. I look forward to teaching him the most important thing my father ever taught me. The power of fear.
Either way, Sheik Omar needs to get a move on. His hospitality has been impressive, but I'm not here for the hors d'oeuvres. I want to see results. Don't get me started on Carlyle and her ridiculous need to sort her affairs. What affairs? Clearly sorting out this giant mess should be top priority, but no, not for Madame Carlyle.
I can't help but wonder if Alexa's insistence on tagging Edwards before he went to that preposterous island gathering of his is what set this whole thing off. I never did like the twins.
Oh, we'll take care of Edwards all right. I'm not leaving this mess for Cornelia to deal with once she takes my seat. My family has dealt with situations far worse than this over the last 5 generations. This is peanuts.
I consider this a temporary setback, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't give it everything we have. This whole business with the ICA and that Burnwood character rubs me the wrong way. Edwards must have planned this for a long time. My father gave me the keys to an empire when he handed over his stake in Providence. My grandfather practically built the American coal and oil industry. There's always been an Ingram at the very forefront of power. I'll be damned if I'll allow Edwards to destroy that.
Regardless, once this is over, Madame Carlyle is out. We can't tolerate her abandonment of this project in favor of petty, personal matters. If Sheikh Omar comes through today, we should offer him her seat. What's this? Carl? Did you do that?
I certainly did not. I have no idea what's going on.
Gentlemen.
What's the meaning of this?
You're the one responsible for all this. Gray. What do you want?
Something that has been a long time due. Revenge.
Revenge? How banal. You killed Cobb, Navikov, Caruso, the Washington twins, everyone at Haven. You broke into our bank, and you outed Providence to the world. Whatever perceived slight we've done to you is insignificant to the amount of damage you've caused us. You've caused the world.
You're a murderous terrorist. Nothing more. What did we ever do to you anyway?
You specifically? Nothing. Providence? Everything. Providence made me, and at the flick of a pen, Providence broke me. I'm just returning the favor. Providence has ruined the lives of countless people, expecting and facing no consequence for its actions. You take for yourselves and those who support you, and you burn everyone and everything else to the ground from the comfort of the shadows. No more.
You're delusional.
Exposing us achieved nothing beyond moving a few pieces around on a board much more complicated than you can fathom. The world believes we're dead. What more do you want?
Me? Nothing. My friend, however, well, let's just say he's a bit of an expert. I'm just here to watch you die. 47, finish it. 47, finish it.
As we've been taught by our predecessors. Now, what's holding up the Sheik? Where is he? What's the meaning of letting us wait around like this?
If he's caught up in some meaningless handshaking situation right now, I swear to God.
I'm not in the mood for this. If he doesn't show up soon, I'm gone.
This is taking too long. I'm an important man.
This is ridiculous. I'm leaving.
Yes, you're right. No point in waiting around any longer.